Hi, I'm Chris. I'm a merchandising associate here at Right Stuf, and I've got a couple shows I personally am looking forward in this new season. The first one I'm going to talk about is BNA. That's short for Brand New Animal. It is the newest show coming from Studio Trigger, and with all the quality stuff they've been putting out all the way back to Kill la Kill, Pro Mayor, of course, is the most recent one. I'm excited to see what they've got next in the queue. And this one is a little bit interesting. It's sort of getting on the anthropomorphism bandwagon that's been sort of getting popular lately with shows like Beastars and Interspecies Reviewers. It revolves around a near future where it's revealed that there's a secret society of animal humans that reveals himself to the world. And one girl one day suddenly becomes a tanuki hybrid and has to learn to adapt to this new society. So she meets a person who is a wolf hybrid and gets to know their people, and through that there's a crazy adventure that unfolds from there. And so that one looks interesting. I think, knowing Studio Trigger's quality in the past, it's going to have a lot of amazing visual stuff behind it, so I'm excited for that. And the other one that I am looking forward to has some weird connections with our department. Strangely enough, the merchandising department here at Right Stuf has accrued a lot of people who have a history in radio, strangely enough. And so one of the shows I'm looking forward to is Wave Listen to Me. It's based off a manga created by Hiroaki Samura, who is the creator of Blade of the Immortal. And it revolves around a woman who had a bad day at work, and she's just hanging out at the bar and venting to a guy that she meets there. And the guy just happens to work for a radio station and records the conversation. So the next day when she's driving to work, she hears herself just profanity-laden, just screaming about how much her life sucks. And so they bring her on the show to try and explain her actions, and she ends up really getting into radio and doing that as a new job. And being a person who has a background in that industry, it's something that really sounds interesting to me. I'm curious to see how the Japanese radio industry is different from the American one. There's a lot more storytelling, a lot more not like political talk radio, just conversational talk radio in Japan. And so I'm curious to see how that is portrayed in an anime format. So that is one of the other shows I'm looking forward to. It's looking to be a pretty solid season coming up for spring, so I'm really excited to check those shows out. Hopefully you are too.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. I work here at Right Stuf. I'm excited about Listeners. It's like a cool, I saw the trailer and I'm like, yo, this looks so cool. It's about like in a dystopian society where they don't have music, and then the two main characters meet each other. I don't know, the girl has like an aux cord in her, something crazy like that. And so they bring music into that world, and it looks really, really cool.
Hi guys, my name's Quinn. I'm a merchandiser here at Right Stuf, and I am too excited for this upcoming season of anime, and I have way too many shows that I want to see yet again. So I had to narrow down my list. The Tower of God. This one just kind of flew out on my radar. Crunchyroll has been promoting this heavily, and it's really caught my attention, especially with this last trailer, which granted, I think it's scenes from the exact same episode, so it's not like it's a lot of different scenes to go on, but the premise sounds really intriguing. There's a girl that wants to see the stars, I believe, and she climbs this tower, but in order to climb the tower, you become a god. I'm not sure how she gets up to the top ahead of a guy named Bam, who is apparently madly in love with her and wants her back, so he's climbing the tower to get her back. And on the way, he meets other characters who look to be much stronger than he is, but he's still insisting on getting up there. And it just looks really intriguing, and I've heard really good things about it, so that I am looking forward to, Tower of God. The other one that I'm interested in is Woodpecker's Detective Office, and this is just kind of intriguing for two reasons. This current season, I've really enjoyed the case files of Jeweler Richard, and it's just a slice of life show that does some kind of everyday life mystery solving. Hyoka is kind of a close example of the same kind of cases that Jeweler Richard did. And the Woodpecker Detective Agency kind of sounds more into the murder mysteries, but it's set at the end of the Meiji era where westernization is taking over in Tokyo. And It's about a poet that is down on his luck and needs some money, so he starts this detective agency after he gets involved in this murder case and just keeps solving more mysteries, and it sounds intriguing, and I'm looking forward to that as well. Some shout outs: Ascendance of a Bookworm Season 2, I'm looking forward to that as well. Also, The Hidden Things, and that one is a mangaka who draws more adult material but is trying to hide it from his little daughter, which kind of resonates with us here because we deal with a lot of adult material that, you know, we kind of just don't broadcast to the world that we work with. So that one's kind of got my intrigue. And then I've got one more, which is My Next Life as Villainous, All Routes Lead to Doom. It kind of makes me think of maybe a comedy version of Tanya the Evil. I'm gonna have to withhold judgment on that one. I've just kind of seen it and thought it looked intriguing. So those are my picks for this upcoming season of anime. Enjoy.